back to the Goons Pal. Oh, we'll get back to the Goons Pal.
You gotta do the beat with it.
We'll get back to the goons. Oh, we'll get back to the
Dude, we need to do that every time. We need to do that every time. It's so good.
We got a lot of comments last time. People were like that. That intro needs to be on every fucking podcast.
Get everybody hyped up. Welcome back to dog shit. Welcome back to dog shit. Yo.
Welcome back to the goons.
Welcome back to a whole hour wasted of your life. Whole hour wasted of your life.
Lose brain cells, get stupider.
Zero nutritional value
In a Goons podcast.
You know what does have nutritional value though?
G-Sups. It'll kill you.
Here's Cold Girl. Here's Cold Girl.
Are you depressed? Maybe you're terminally ill, want to finish yourself off? G-Subs.
Are you excited that the Queen died? Use code Goons for
How do you think she died? How do you think Queen Elizabeth fucking died?
She used
G-Sups,
code
bitch.
Goons. She was using code Goons.
Oh, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da,
She had
boom, da, boom, da.
650,000% B12 in her blood from 3 scoops.
That guacamole gamer fart took her out.
She went over the granny limit.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
dude. If we make a flavor, it has to be like Queen related.
No, fuck that. We're doing grandpa ashes, right?
Yeah, I think so. But
Yeah, Grandpa's
We
ashes.
could do like the Queen's ashes or something.
Not even cremated. Just-
I feel like we piss off so much of our British fans doing that, but who cares? Am I right? If you're British watching this right now, fuck you.
we don't need you. Please.
At least our skulls don't have a gun problem.
At least our
what-
leader is still alive.
What does the royal family do? Like,
Fuck
do you
each
guys
other?
know?
They're incestual.
Well, okay. I mean, that's pretty epic. But besides that, like, what do they fucking do?
They're just like the president, but they're
They don't.
born into it.
They have like social influence or something? I don't know what they really do.
No, I'm pretty sure they control the country. They're
Then
like
what
the
does
highest.
I heard
Boris
that they
Johnson do then?
I thought that they had like zero
Oh, that's
control.
true. Yeah.
I think
I
they
thought
just
the royal family was just like a
they're just rich as hell.
an image, like just some rich like figurehead image thing that people can look up to and be like, oh, it reminds me of the days when we threw our pots of shit in the street and our cattle was slaughtered and eaten by flies at the dinner table.
It's
I want a
important
fat
that they
head of
keep
Queen
on
Elizabeth. I want to put it behind me.
A fat head, bro. I have not heard that in forever.
Remember you see the commercials?
the fat head like
Fat head.
NFL players and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, a fat head, bro. God damn.
Just like
what
Queen
a-
Elizabeth, like in my living room,
You
like
unlocked
right next to
a-
my TV.
You unlocked a memory that, God.
I always wanted one of those, but they're fucking expensive.
I had one of myself as a kid. Like
Are they
whenever
like
you would take
$180 or something?
I don't know. Whenever you would take like team pictures, there was this one year where we had like this guy made like fat heads of everyone on the team or something.
That's
Oh,
epic.
really?
What the
That's
hell?
actually pretty fucking sick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I remember that you can get custom ones made, but I always thought like if you just wanted to get like Aaron Rodgers or something, like I thought that was like $150 or something like that.
Probably. I wonder if they're still around. Fat head. Oh my
Probably.
God. What a throwback.
Yeah, for me it was a throwback because that's what my dad used to call me.
Yeah,
He'd come
they're
home from
still
work and be
around.
like, "Hey, fathead, what you been up to?"
Fat head
Like,
is
oh, I don't know,
still-
just being stuck to the wall.
Do people still even have these in their house?
They,
It's probably
They-
more like a kid. Like you would put that in like, or maybe like a man cave type thing.
you can get a Michael Jordan one for $27.
Oh, what the
Wow.
fuck? Yeah, those are
Well,
cheap then.
hold on. Let me click on it. Let me see. Okay, no. Then you click on it, and then it's $109 or $110.
Yeah, I remember them being like expensive.
Well, that's if you get the life size one. You got different options.
Well,
bro.
yeah, but if you're gonna get a fat head, you can't get like you have to get the life size one. That's
Gotta
like the
get
only
a
way
big
to go.
chungo. Gotta get a big
Yeah.
chungo.
Yeah, I've never
I was,
actually seen anyone who has one of those in real life ever. But
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't think I knew anyone that had those either. I was watching. I just got YouTube TV because I wanted to watch football, but I watched. I was like just going through and looking, and I saw Nickelodeon was on because I guess you get like some kind of, I guess like cable package or something with it. I don't know. But I saw Nickelodeon was playing, and obviously it's SpongeBob. So I clicked on it, and I was just watching I watched like a new episode of SpongeBob like right at the end, and then it went to like a throwback episode. But I was watching the commercials, and I was like, wow, bro, like this shit is still like pretty much the same with the commercials. Like they were advertising like the sand, like the molding sand shit, like the colorful stuff that you can like cut up and chop and all that. And I was just thinking, I was like, man, I wonder like how that affects kids, like that advertising. Like how many kids actually like go to their parents like, buy me this fucking sand now! I mean, I can imagine a lot of like Middle Eastern kids probably don't do that.
Well, it's in their backyard, but
right, they wouldn't need to go buy more sand from Nickelodeon.
Right. Bad place to set up your shop for sand. But nowadays,
you know what's weird? Go ahead, babe.
I was gonna say that. Thanks, babe. Oh wow, that was nice.
You're welcome, lover.
Nowadays, that kind of stuff is just used for audience retention on TikTok.
Yeah.
So,
you know what's crazy? Like I remember that stuff with YouTube where like the COPPA stuff. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's like, what does it just not apply to TV? Like literally all the ads on cartoon shows are like
obviously
specifically
catered to
directed kids.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but those are made for kids, right? I mean, like Nickelodeon and Disney's for.
Well, yeah, but you have content that's made for kids too.
Sorry.
Like Ryan's toy reviews and EDP 445.
Yeah, I don't know.
Made
I don't know.
for kids.
I was talking to the dudes that do the Create Unknown podcast, and we were talking a little bit about
The PUBG guys?
no, create not Player Unknowns.
Oh, Player.
the Create Unknown.
Who's in that podcast?
What are their names? It's Vsauce 2 and one of his
Oh
friends.
yeah, you did an episode with them, huh? That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. What are their fucking names? I can't remember. I'm really
Michael?
bad. No, it's not Michael. I'm really
Michael
bad
3
with
was Michael 3.
I'm horrible. It's his name. I know his name's Kevin, but I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's like Kevin Leiber, and his friend. His name is Tabor, or at least that's his Instagram or Twitter handle. But we were talking about Smiling Friends because he's had Psychic Pebbles on, the guy who like helped make Smiling Friends or whatever, and we were talking about like the TV. How the TV like rules or whatever are a little like kind of similar, but they have like strict like stuff with like how you can, I guess you can kind of get away with more animated stuff, but like there's some things where it'll be like a little too far or something. I can't really remember what we talked about. We talked a little bit about
from like South Park interviews and stuff.
Yeah,
there's like certain things you just kind of like.
I can't remember what I feel like he was saying something that there was one episode of Smiling Friends where they like met Satan and he was like vaping, or I think they had him. I might be fucking this all up, but they couldn't have him smoking a cigarette, so they switched it to him vaping. Might be what we talked about, but I don't. Yeah, there was something weird with the devil like smoking or something. I feel like we talked about, but that was like some TV, some weird TV thing. Yeah,
so it was only the fact that it was the devil smoking a cigarette.
I don't know. I don't know what it was all about, but we talked about it a little bit. But it's the TV definitely has some stuff like that. But they say it's good for creativity because if you put like a limit on something, then you kind of have to think outside of the norm with stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, what's crazy to me is how South Park is able to get away with like cartoon nudity. Like there have been episodes where like Cartman's dick and balls are out just on TV.
How?
I don't know.
How do you
it's
just
just
do
like
that?
I don't know. And then there was that episode where Mr. Garrett gets like a boob job and he like pulls his boobs out and they're like hideously malformed, but they're still boobs.
Right.
And the context is that he's transitioned to a woman. And it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy how South Park is allowed to get away with certain stuff.
Yeah, well, like, dude, you see like SpongeBob's ass all the time and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like ass crack is okay, but like, have you actually seen SpongeBob's entire ass?
I mean, you don't see the little yellow sponge hole.
Oh.
Yeah,
But, like,
he was like,
Well, he's got a lot
gooch.
of those, but
Yeah, you can show all the holes around the rest of his body. Why can't you show his yellow little butthole?
free the
Yeah.
butthole.
I wonder if his butthole is just one of his holes, like one of the other holes.
It could
Probably.
be any of them. We've
Just
been
shits out of
looking
just
at
a
his
normal-
butthole the whole time.
Yeah, you have to guess which one of those holes is his butthole. He just shits out of the one next to like his mouth.
Did you guys
Cool.
ever order anything off of commercials like that back in the day that were on?
No, but I wanted to like every other fucking commercial.
What was
Yeah, I
your
don't think
what
I
was
did.
your what was y'all's like thing that y'all really wanted as a kid?
I always wanted those
moon.
moon shoes. Remember those things?
Dude, those look sick.
Oh.
They-
moon shoes.
My sister had those, but they did not work.
They didn't work. How
No.
much did your sister weigh?
Oh, she's always been pretty small. I mean, for me, I never tried them on, but like I would watch her like fuck around with it, and she just
Sorry, that was rude.
She was sister. Yeah.
I'm saying if she's also like 6'8", maybe they won't work. That's all I'm saying.
Not
No,
for
no,
kids over 200 pounds.
She's a normal sized person. I mean, she's a little bit tall.
There's no such thing, McNasty.
I think she's like 5'8" or 5'9" or something. She's definitely taller than normal, but
I wanted
never
those.
been fat.
I feel like
Yeah,
someone
those
I
things were
knew.
sick.
I feel like someone I knew had those, and they definitely did not work as intended. They just felt
Yeah.
like big ass shoes that you walked around on.
They didn't even add to your vertical at all.
No, I have a bad vertical. I'm white. I'm a cracker ass bitch.
I'm trying to remember what I wanted, but I don't think that I can.
Dude, what did you want? Or was that the moon shoes that you really wanted?
That was the moon shoes that I really wanted. I also wanted one of those because I was big into Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid. I still play Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit, but
Oh, one of the things you put in your arm.
I wanted one of those dual discs when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
You should get one now and wear it on the podcast.
I will next time. I'll just duel. Somebody duel me on the podcast. Did you guys have Yu-Gi-Oh cards or anything like
Oh
that?
fuck yeah!
Yeah.
I fucked
had
with
a
Yu-Gi-Oh
little
more
bit.
than Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
See, I was the opposite. I fucked with Pokemon more. But I never knew what the rules of it was. I just wanted to collect the cards because they
Yeah,
look
me
cool.
too. I was Blue Eyes White
Nobody I
Dragon.
knew anything about the rules of Pokemon. Everybody just collected. And so like when I would
Yeah.
play with like my brother or whatever, we just made up our own rules.
Yeah.
I remember I would play at the playground because it was like a little thing. It was a weird year in my life where Pokemon was like kind of getting popular around my area or whatever, and so everybody was bringing like Pokemon cards to school, and we'd like trade them and stuff at recess or whatever. But like the teachers hated it, and they thought I think
course.
one of the teachers thought it was like satanic, or like there
Of
were like
course.
there was
yes.
like some satanic like shit around it or whatever.
pocket monsters.
And I was like trying to be the teacher's pet, and I was like, yeah, I don't like Pokemon cards. Like, it's not
Oh,
for me.
God.
And then, like, meanwhile, I had, like, my whole backpack was just full of fucking Pokemon cards. I was just lying.
Guns.
And there's
I was
just-
just lying my ass off.
Meanwhile, there's just dark energy pouring out of your backpack.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I have a pentagram forming in the middle of my back.
You touch a crucifix to your forehead, it just burns a mark in your forehead.
But I
Yeah.
remember trying to, like, battle with people. And I was like, why don't we actually, like, play Pokemon, like, how it's supposed to be played? And it was just like, well, my card is better than your card, so I guess you lose. Like, I don't...
Yeah, we
I
just
didn't know the
made
rules.
up our own rules. Cause it's something about like you gotta draw energy cards and then play energy. That's shit was too complicated.
I'm surprised,
Yeah.
like as big as Yu-Gi-Oh was, it's not really like popular now. Like how
It is.
Pokemon is.
Well, nothing's as popular as Pokemon. Pokemon's like the number one thing of all things that have ever
But
been
you don't really
created
see like
ever.
Yu-Gi-Oh card openings that have like 800,000 streamers or viewers. I mean,
Right, that's definitely like a Pokemon thing. But Yu-Gi-Oh's definitely still around. Mostly like in Master Duel, like on Steam, people play it like digitally instead of like with the actual cards.
with the cards, yeah.
Yeah,
What was the other one, like Magic the Gathering, right?
that
Wasn't
one's still
one?
pretty big.
Yeah.
I think
I was
that's
thinking
actually
of
one of the
Digimon, though.
rarest. Like Magic the Gathering has one of the. God damn, I'm sorry. One of the like rarest cards ever, or most like expensive or some shit.
Yeah. It's definitely more Magic the Gathering is one of those things where it's more like catered to adults. So people have more like value in it. Rather than something that's more on the kids side. I mean, Pokemon still has massive fucking value, but
Yeah, each one of these games though, there's like a couple cards that are like well over $1 million for some
Yeah,
reason. I no idea why that it would be over $1 million, but
The Yu-Gi-Oh card everyone wanted would always be like the Blue Eyes White Dragon or some shit like that.
Mint
Wasn't it?
first edition.
That one wasn't super hard to get though. Like everybody wanted
wasn't.
it, but it wasn't extremely hard to get. It wasn't like Exodia.
It was the edition that people wanted out of it.
One of my friends had one, and I was like, "Whoa!" I didn't even know what it meant. I was like, "Whoa, dude, you have Blue Eyes White Dragon, dude."
Yeah, baby.
And he was like, "Yeah, man, and I'll give you one of them." And I was like, "Dude, for real?"
And
You're
you
gonna
guys
give
were
me a
for
Blue Eyes-
lifers then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like my first Blue Eyes White Dragon was probably a gift too. Because I don't really ever remember like opening cards.
Yeah, I never
Oh,
opened
wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I would open Pokemon cards though.
Yeah, I opened a few Pokemon card packs too.
Did you guys ever smell Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
No, I mean probably, but I
Shit
don't.
smells so good. Don't make that face at me. That shit smells so fucking good. Fuck you.
I think you were saying
You
that to me,
smell-
and then I was away. You can't see my face.
You smell everything though. You're always sniffing around.
I am sniffing around, but like, dude, playing cards smell really good. Specifically Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Fucking comment section will agree with me on that one. Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
cards smell so good.
Do you guys remember Digimon?
Barely.
That was like the
think I-
worst. That was like the worst.
I think
of
I
the
had a
three.
Digimon Game Boy game or something.
I never fucked
It
with
was-
Digimon.
Yeah, a lot of people did, and it was kind of. It just felt like knockoff Pokemon.
Pretty much what it was.
Yeah.